All right, what up, guys? It's your girl, ManicMeeks, and I am back with more Sense 8. If you're enjoying this reaction series, anything else, go on my channel, go subscribe. I'm here, you're here. Let's be together. Down below, description box, get to my Patreon, patreon.com/ManicMeeks, and other full link Thursday, my reactions, well as YouTube clear, and select that access series, and also merch shop, teacher tats, hoodies, mugs, all types of things with original designs on these support monetarily. Those jobs are on Patreon, and I got my merch shop. If you want to support monetarily, support me futurely, how? You may subscribe. Why? Biatch, it's free. It costs $0. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell, be notified of my videos for free. And also have a gaming channel, which I'm going through. Well, I just wrapped up Witcher 3, as a matter of fact. Just finished it. Trying to pick a new game. I want to be in the season. I want to be in the spookies. But I'm skirt. So we'll see how that goes. But if you want to follow any of the gaming, it's going to be on ManicMeeks Gaming. And listen. So last time, they organized this a little weird because that episode 1 from season 2 I put up on Friday was actually the movie in between season 1 and season 2. So this technically is the first episode of season 2, but it's listed as season 2 episode 2 because of the movie. So that movie was full of shenanigans. We had Leto dealing with the fallout of his sexuality being addressed in public. They kicked him out of his house. They stole his stuff. He had to move in with Gabrielle. And he was just pretty much having a downtime, and he was just so worried that his mother wasn't gonna talk to him. He was also gonna lose his mother. His mother was like, all these people who come over here who leech and who celebrate on the regular basis are now sending me condolences and sorry for your loss type of stuff. And she was like, no, this is my baby. You guys are his family. That means you are my family, and I will always have a place for you at my table. My home is open to you. And it was just a very sweet moment that he needed, because he needed to understand that who he is okay. And who he is just who he is. So I appreciated that. We had Sun, who was just out here living her best life while being incarcerated. Thank goodness she has the experience of, or the support of her sensates around her. Otherwise, I think that she would have lost her damn mind. She's able to get out and see stuff. She's able to talk to people. She's able to get or have that human connection that in prison they cut you off from. And even in prison, she's also has some friends who kept checking in on her, who got her birthday gifts, who got her Christmas gifts. So she never really was alone, even though she was in solitary confinement. Like, she put herself there because she was just so mad and she was just so frustrated. There's nothing else she could do. But towards the end of the movie, they had put her back in, not general population, I guess, but put her back with her original cell block mates. And it was just really nice that she got to have a moment with them. Let's see. And Coffeeus, actor changed, and this Coffeeus was just trying to repair Van Damme. Baby took some bullets in the season 1 finale. Baby took some bullets, okay? So they were trying to fix it, and they couldn't fix the van. They ended up exploding the van. So Silas, I think his name was Silas, went ahead and gifted him a new van. And he was like, I can't take this from you. He was like, I don't think you understand. This isn't just from me to you. This is from us to you. The way you held it down for your people, the way you held it down for my daughter when you did not have to, the way you held it down for me when you did not have to. This is a gift, and we want you to accept this gift. And I'm glad he did, because now they can go ahead and continue to work and make money the legal way. Let's see what else. Kala actually went ahead and married, is it Rajan? I think that's his name. However, she was not comfortable with having relations with him, and so he was struggling with that. He really wanted to be with her, but because there was no sex involved and she wouldn't be intimate with him, he felt like she didn't care about him and she didn't really love him. So he was getting ready to leave until it snapped out of her senses, thanks to Sun. Like, listen, I don't think you understand that sex is the most natural thing of all. It is the best way to express yourself to someone and open yourself up to someone. So you should go ahead and do that. And she did that. And so their relationship is good right now, I think. Let's see what else to say. Dito, Afias, Sun, Gala. Oh yeah, Will and Riley. Listen, they're in a thing. They are in a thing because since Will is technically, I don't want to say being hunted, but he is open to manipulation from the Whispers. He has to stay in a drugged state most of the time, which is sad. His dad misses him because he is missing, and they're making it seem like he did something really bad and he's doing something illegal. his dad has slipped back into the alcoholism, and he doesn't want his dad to do that because, you know, it's gonna kill him eventually. And it just hurts him that he can't go back home. He can't go check on his dad. And not to mention the Whispers is up there playing with his dad because they think that shit is funny. It's not funny. It's rude and it's disrespectful. And they're going to cause this man to kill himself. And it's going to destroy Will. So him and Riley are moving from place to place. They are keeping Will drugged while trying to like just stay together because they really do care about each other. And it's not going so well because Riley keeps trying to do extra stuff and having him out in public. I'm like, ma'am, he don't need to be out in public. He needs to be in a room, because in a room you can't tell where you are. Out in public, I can tell where you are. Stop playing. Okay. And then we have Nomi, who is also on the run from the law. They now realize that she's not in Australia. So they keep coming by to check on Nita. Like, hey, you know where she is, you know where she is. You know, they keep bothering her every single day, kind of like My Name. when they would just come by and just bother her, park outside her house, holler at her like, you know, your dad is. They're doing the same thing that they did to that main character, to Nomi, or to Nita for Nomi. So they're just trying to figure out to have where to stay that doesn't jeopardize their friends. And they went ahead and moved in with Bug. And Bug is used to being by himself, and his house is disgusting. But during the holiday season, they wanted to go out and celebrate with their friends, and they brought Bug with them, and it was just really nice, wholesome moment that they had with their friends and their own family. So let's see. I did Leto, Sun, Coffeus, Kala, Nomi, Riley, Will, and my favoriteest of all, Wolfgang. Wolfgang is in some shit, okay? Wolfgang is in the middle of some beef. So after he took out his uncle, it kind of left a power vacuum in an area, and his aunt was like, listen, you killed him. You need to take over. I'm not mad at you for killing him. I don't care. He was a bastard, but you need to take over because now there's this power vacuum. And if you don't take over, other people are going to try to move in on his territory, and it's going to make a war happen. And we just don't have time for a war in this area. We just can't handle it right now. So take the mantle. And he was like, no. And that was that. So he is sticking firmly to his no. Felix is awake and Felix is back alive. I'm super excited about that. Super happy for him because that was his buddy. I hated Felix at first, but Felix is that type of dude that he's going to stay there with his friend no matter what. And that's exactly what happened. So they were celebrating the new year, and it was supposed to be like a big block celebration. However, one of the other heads of a district or a section took out the other one to consolidate his power. And then they were like, okay, so now we're going to go ahead and take out Wolfgang because we know Wolfgang is a problem. They tried and they failed. Thanks to the help of Felix, thanks to the help of Sun. Like, he put in work. I don't understand why they keep messing with Wolfgang. He has laid so many people flat because they keep messing with him. Like, stop messing with him. I feel like Michael Jackson, stop fucking with him. Just stop fucking with him. That's what I feel like. Because he is getting ready to lose his damn mind. Like, y'all need to stop. Just leave him alone. He's dangerous. But he can't get any peace. And he realizes that he can't get any peace. And he's not the type of person that he's going to have a forever with somebody. Even though he likes Skala, they're not going to have their forever because of how his life is. And that makes him sad. So, on that note, let's go ahead and jump into Season 2, Episode 2 of Sense8, Who Am I?
What's happening?
Ma'am, you don't feel that? Okay. There's too much oil in his face. I can't. Is that a news camera? Come on. I'm so nervous. People are going to scream the incorrect word, the rude word. I just want you to have an okay time. Not him in the background, like peeking through the nuns, like. It's okay. It's okay. What is going on?
Where can we find the man they call Van?
He's over there. Bruh.
What have you been up to?
Well, I am very excited.
Oh my gosh.
This film, it's one of my favorites.
Would you care to comment?
No, I would not care to comment, ma'am. No, ma'am. I would not like to comment. That's my personal private business.
It's about courage.
I am very grateful to my fans.
Come on.
All I tried to give them is something true. Is something from my heart.
Then you were lying to them before.
Sure I was. Ma'am, you're very important about the lying to your fans.
So even if it's about courage, it's about white courage.
No.
I'm sorry, maybe I'm not understanding, but what does courage have to do with
The color of a man's skin.
The man who became an actor.
not the man who became a driver? And that driver is not the same person you see standing here.
Me, bitch.
What I one day might become.
Why you gotta zoom in on the needle? I don't understand why you have to zoom in on the needle. Now I can't even watch the screen because I don't know if there's gonna be another needle on the screen. Thank you so much for ruining this for me.
As there is no one who has been or will ever be
Exactly the same as either you or me.
Stupid.
Did you get that?
Have a great night.
Now you're over here. You're better. Look at you, you bitter beer face ass bitch.
Zakia.
Huh? He was like, bitch, what? We shaking hands now? You talking about have some titties? Hi, Zakia. That's a pretty name. Oh my god, look at that. I can't. Did they cut him out? They probably cut him out, didn't they? Oh my gosh.
Big moment coming up.
They probably changed it and gave it to somebody else or killed him or some shit. I'm just gonna be over here because I know this is about to be a disaster. Not people like getting mad and getting up and laughing. Oh, yeah, I can't. Who's that? Zakia? Oh!
Look, I feel like I owe you an apology.
You do? Because you came off away?
Not at all.
You do.
Because
Would you like to go somewhere?
would you like to grab a bite?
Come on, girl, get your feet on. Sir, you need to be careful. I don't trust none of this. What the hell's happening? What is going on?
Cast them into the house.
Who is the house? What is the house?
Enjoying yourselves?
Who are you? What are you? Oh, hi, Sebastian Fuchs.
It's yours.
What?
I'll have my lawyers prepare the paperwork in the morning. You can sign them at my place.
I don't want to sign them at your place. What is going on? Why did he tap that white man on the shoulder? What the fuck's happening? Don't take it. Don't accept it. Don't accept it.
It is a dream coming true.
It seems so small compared to the scale of what was wrong back then and what is still wrong.
I mean, you gotta take the wins when you can get them, how you can get them, but always strive to have everything better, you know? You can't let those things weigh you down. Otherwise, how would you live, you know?
It takes courage to remember that this is a world where our dreams, like our grandmothers, do come true.
You trying to get yourself a wife? Is that what's happening? You wifing it up? What it seems like. Except for this poor guy. Out here in druggy land. Just like, stuck.
Drug-induced unconsciousness is not the same as sleep. I'll increase his vitamins and small amounts of naloxone.
You guys. Child, I can't. I sincerely can't do this.
Sake of India and its future, I've told the Prime Minister that I most humbly accept his offer.
Dad, I thought you said you would not make a decision without consulting us.
I didn't build this giant pharmaceutical empire by dilly-dally.
Mom, I asked you with your words.
God, that's good.
It's from a farm I used to work on when I was young. was surrounded by 3 sisters. I used to love my dad's music.
I told you, the details are dangerous.
No, but you're right though. She want to sit here and talk about her whole life. Like, ma'am.
Well, tell me, Officer Korsky. Where am I?
Military building. Urban area.
How could you possibly know that?
The boots in the hall. Sharpness of the heels. In a rural area, they would be rubber.
Come on.
So like your mother.
Hurry, do it now.
There are very few empty buildings like this one on an island so small. It won't be long. You'll hear the sound of a helicopter.
And then she's mine.
Can you stop playing with this man? Like, can you officially stop playing with this man? Okay, good job. I'm like, I can't. Like, y'all be risking it for the biscuit.
Being a smuggler and a spy is about looking the part by not looking the part.
That's too many double negatives for me. I'm too positive for that.
Come on. That is the shit. Yeah, I got the shit. Is it yogurta? Is it more fuda?
Not even my dad. She did.
You can see her. You can see our daughter.
She's next to you.
That sucks. He's like, man, get the fuck out of my house. He's like, get the fuck out of my house. Get the fuck out of my house. Get the fuck out of my house.
I found it comforting to remember that lives, even as
Have some
short as
type of
hers,
impact. That's so nice.
can still live on in unexpected ways.
Come on.
I believe she connected to her through Dr. Matheson.
Look how they stuck his face on there. He's a fucking douche blooch. He's a douchey blooshy.
And I'm gonna get him. And all the people hiding behind him. You tell her?
We are gonna help
I'm gonna get them all.
some things.
Will wants me to tell you he hasn't forgotten and that he won't ever give up.
Tell her the rest. Tell her the rest. Tell her the rest. Tell her the rest.
Will. Will. This is it. Kala! What? This is it.
Well, are you okay?
Fine, I'll go back to sleep. This is it. Okay. Right. Vitals.
Why? Every single time. Like, this show, it should just be called Needles. Needles and Sticking. That's what it should be called. Needles and Sticking. Stick. No. Why? 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 Why?
Are you even listening to me?
Sir,
What are you looking at?
These buildings. I know these buildings.
London.
We were right.
I have to go.
Please.
Corporate letterhead IFGF.
Got it.
I've had it with you crying wolf every time your project comes under scrutiny.
These are our most likely.
Come on. Stop. That's him. Croom. Richard Wilson Croom. I'm compromised.
I have to go.
Gibbons!
I have to go.
Gibbons!
You think you're hunting us? We're coming for you.
Bruh. That's risky AF. I'm glad you guys did it. Congratulations. I'm really glad you guys did it and you pulled it off. I'm so nervous, but I'm so glad you did it. I'm so glad you did it. I'm so glad you did it. Oh my gosh. It's just so risky. It is super, super risky. Oh my gosh. It's so risky. This show is so tense. Like, it's anxiety-driven tenseness. Because I'm so terrified that Riley and Will are going to compromise everybody. But I get why they did what they had to do. Because if they don't, they're going to keep running and they're going to have to keep doing this. And they're tired. They want to stop this man from murderizing other people and like ripping or controlling other sensates. Like, I get it. I get why you got to go after this man. I don't like it because it's dangerous and it is just so risky. But man, that was good. I just want Lito to be happy. I want Lito, Hernando, Gabrielle, I want them to be happy. And I'm glad that they had the perfect response for those reporters, because me and my instinct, I would have been like, pop, I'd have been fired. I'd been like, mind your fucking business, bitch. And it would have helped anybody. So I'm very happy that they provided that answer because it's a really good answer. Like, why are you so worried about this over here? Mind your own business and figure out why you're so hateful and figure out why you're so concerned with who I am that you don't even know who you are. Like, figure out you, ma'am. Do you, boo. You know what I'm saying? And I'm very happy that Cafius has got a little love connection from that. He's got a little, hey. I mean, she was so ready to be like, so you're just waiting for the white man to save you. Not necessarily. That's why it's so difficult to be a fan of like television shows, movies, because the majority of the time, the stories that you see, especially being a Black woman, they're not going to reflect me in it. Even playing video games, they're not gonna reflect me in it. So when we get a first person character that is a non-white man, they freak out and be like, oh my gosh, I can't play this game because I can't imagine myself in it. Well, imagine always having to play a game that you can't imagine yourself in it because it's not you. The character is not you. That's why character creation is very important. That's why I want to put myself in these games, you know what I'm saying? But just the one time you don't get to do that, you flip out and freak out, not realizing that there are people who have to do this all the time. You know, it's exhausting. It's exhausting. You know what I'm saying? What is this? Who this? Okay. And then we have Kala's just out here living her best life. She's got her husband. She's got like everybody. The family is familying together. Although her father-in-law is getting ready to involve himself in some more fuck shit. Like, sir, didn't you just get stabbed repeatedly for that? Like, didn't they almost kill your ass? Like, can you not put a target on your family's back? His wife is just like, it is exactly as he says. Is it? Is it now? Is it? Is it? Yeah, sure. Riley's dad, MVP, love it. And the fact that they got this dude, like, come on. They oh, it's so risky, but I love it. I love it so much. And I'm excited for the next episode. So on that note, guys, thanks for being with me, and hopefully I will catch you in the next one. Bye.